Hello Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. We're doing your fall 2020 or remainder of the year reading here. I'm just adjusting. Okay. Alright, I think that should fit everything in. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a safe summer. Okay, so I'm going to do, for those of you who are new, welcome. This is a general spread that I do looking at a kind of an overall picture. Things come up, messages, major areas of your life, but and your overall energy will be highlighted the most for you. Information that comes through for predictive, um, being prepared, pretty much what will come up and is meant to come out. What you need to know is what I aim to provide for you guys as a vessel. So I'm going to do this spread here and divine some time frames and some details, more details with the cartomancy. Okay, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Overall energy, home, work, money, and your emotional life. See what we got coming in Taurus. I feel like some of you, well, there was a card that came out, Six of Diamonds. It's like Six of Pentacles in Tarot. So some of you could be looking for some type of payout, some type of balance. There's just a situation requiring compromise, or there's a situation that is the reciprocity is a big factor. Anyone you share responsibilities with, or have a relationship with, or share children with. So whether someone is doing enough is a question or a concern, if someone's pulling their weight, or if a situation's fair and balanced. Overall here, though, with the Temperance and Moon energy, this is Two of Hearts and Eight of Hearts as well. I do feel that some of you are maybe merging, coming together with another, but having some fears. Some of you, this is a new partnership. Some of you are needing to be patient with there's something you've been being patient with, or you've been patient with for some time. And there's still some unknown coming in for this season, was as far as what I'm seeing with the situation. There's a need for some of you to act on faith and work on overcoming your fears. There could be a partner or a relationship that is helping or assisting some of you overcome fears of opening up. This could be fear of love and fear of just what's to come, fear of giving someone your heart, or giving them that influence over you, or allowing someone to have that emotional influence over you again. And you do have the Sun and the Moon coming out here, so, and Temperance. So I feel, and this kind of looks like, in a way, there's something that's ready to be aligned for some of you who've been maybe waiting, been single for a while. Yeah, this could be definitely a relationship that's developing into more friendship that's developing into more of, there's fears of losing or fears of what it's going to mean for the connection. This does look like, though, a fertile time for some of you. So if some of you are wanting pregnancy or are working on pregnancy with a partner, this could be coming in. For some of you, there is a relationship coming in this season where even if you've gotten into this relationship already, or it's coming in, but I feel the basis of it is it started off starting off kind of hot and heavy, or there's a strong possibility that your pregnancy is going to be happening quickly, or pretty much it's almost like a quick relationship, instantaneous relationship. So some of you could be considering your options as far as what as well too, what in addition to your relationship will mean for your relationship. Some of you could be going through just the changes, of course, of hormonal changes, and there's also some options when it comes to home there. So I feel some of you are ready to expand. This is expansion by merging with another. Like, so some of you, this is in a way that you've not done it before, or it could be a way that you have done before, but it's a new energy or a new person. So, but the energy of, I feel that there's optimism there. For some of you, I do feel in a new relationship, even through fears, you can overcome them with this particular person. There's some of you, there's a particular person that even if it does move quickly, it's almost like it's meant to be. It was meant to be. And it's almost as if, though, I'm seeing that there's maybe some circumstances that you will have to work through with someone. Situation you will have to work through with someone that had this conception not happened, you probably would have not worked through with this person. There's this kind of fast start to a relationship. It definitely could be because a child is involved. Now, for some of you, there could be something hidden. It's a secret relationship with this moon and temperance energy. Some of you could be trying to figure out, and especially too with this 3, there could be a situation where someone is trying to figure out how they can hold on to you and another situation. This could be someone who has a child with them, or could be pregnant. I'm getting to that, though, if someone's pregnant, that this is someone they had gotten pregnant with before getting with you. So there's a situation that it will require patience and something with moving quickly with the relationship. So take precautions, of course, if you don't want to deal with situations where you find out things later that changes your mind about a person, or the secret you learn, or what you discover after making kind of a concrete. Careful not to make any kind of permanent decisions out of what you might feel could be temporary situations. So because there's kind of an energy I'm getting where it's like where you might have a tendency, especially like in the fall season, could be the weather or just the holidays or different things, where you will let your emotions, or you will be open emotionally to a connection, but but there is also a tendency of kind of acting first and thinking later. But there's also something here that I feel is almost divine in a connection. So it could have something to do with two people being divinely brought together for the sake of bringing a particular child in the world, but could be some of that. But your mind is on expansion. There is an optimism, but you don't want to be over optimistic. Or as far as a friendship goes too, there's an energy where you're maybe, I feel that almost exploring the possibilities of someone that you have some history with too. So some of you, even just being open to emotions, may be considering who you have around you already in your life. I feel some of you are maybe wanting to stick with what is familiar with you, for you, what is familiar to you, as far as people you are bonding with, socializing with, or even having romantic, relations with. So there's someone I feel like you want to cycle back around to, or someone is going to be cycling back around to you. So that some of you are going to be dealing with that, and that could really happen around like holiday times. Definitely around the like Thanksgiving, Christmas time. There does seem to be a relationship that's like trying again, but with kind of even knowing what you're getting into with someone who could be a little. I feel like if there was someone who was manipulative in the past, we do have the Magician showing up here in your emotional life. So if there's someone who kind of flighty or flaky, then I don't feel like they've changed really. But so some of you, there's different situations and scenarios. I do feel that for some of you, the knowledge of a pregnancy is a tendency, or has the potential to get someone to mature, because this is the Jack of Clubs coming into the King here. But with that Magician energy there, and but it could also be a sense that, this is someone who can take care of whatever their responsibility is. If they're a part of two becoming three in any way, then they're gonna, they're gonna do what they can. But some of you there, that with that energy there, I would say that you definitely will be needing to ask questions, communicate, and really try to clear any suspicions or misunderstandings, or just things that you need clarified with anyone that you're either going to circle back around, or even someone new. Because, yeah. For some, it's just an issue with a hidden or concealed child, either a child not born yet, or just an issue with expanding with another. But look for the holidays for there to be something in the form of an invitation, something in form of a communication, or this may be somewhat of a period for some of you where you're I feel it's almost like you're counting months. So some of you could be finding out around those times too, or announcing. If it's not you, could be someone around your family. Could be a male child. If there is a child in question or a situation with a child, it's like it could be a male. Now looking into the home family life here, is where I see that for some of you, you are looking into your past, looking into your old photos, contacts. Some of you, you're looking maybe on Facebook, and if you are lurking and looking, some of you might be doing so kind of privately as well, or kind of secretly connecting with others with this moon energy is what I'm seeing. For some of you who may feel like you're missing something in a connection or a relationship, there does seem to be something where there's someone who may be acting on impulsive feelings or considering options in secret. So Taurus, you or someone you're dealing with. Again, keep in mind this is general, so just really it would have to be your situation. So this is Lover's energy as well. So I definitely feel like some of you are being as well bombarded too. Some of you might be some of you just there's maybe people seeking you out. And if you're not seeking out anyone, then there's someone privately kind of looking into you, seeing what you're like. Someone's patiently waiting to kind of some of you, this is a friend, this is someone you work with, and there's more. So some of you, there's just chemistry that's going on with someone you work with, and that's seeing that here too. So strong chemistry with someone that you work with. You're considering your options. I feel some of you are in that mode of ready to settle down. So that's where you're in that, like, if you've been living alone for a while, it's kind of like you're ready to kind of fill that space. And there's an unknown that you're wanting to discover. You're wanting to see, even if that unknown is like what's going to make you happy, what your happiness, where that happy, who that happiness you will share that happiness with, what makes you happy, period. In other ways too, I feel just there will be a surprise. Someone visiting you. Some of you getting in touch with older friends or relatives or people around this time. You're going to be surprised at who's gotten married, or who's together, or who's there's something with that, with coming together, and there's something you didn't imagine or see happening. And this could be just good news too with family. It could be something increasing. I also feel like there's like a number. Some of you have a number of people that are expecting. And so you have like maybe there's a variety of things or children you need to be buying for, you know, or there's as well too, some of you, there's with you and your family or your partner, whoever you're with, are really maybe nostalgic for the days or way things used to be, how you're going to be celebrating or holding things, especially if you're a person who really puts a lot into your like holidays and family gatherings. There could be where you're coming together with others and exploring new options. And I'm feeling like there's a youth around your family, or if you have a child, that they're going to be expressing or showing some, giving options, giving input. So there's all around kind of good energy overall with you. So there is love come around you for those of you open to it, and with family, there just seems to be an increase of joy, an increase of different options as well. I do feel that some of you have choice with a partner. Okay, as far as living situations, some of you are maybe exploring your options, looking for a place, and it could be to merge with another. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign with this Queen of Spades coming out here. This could be the person that is going to be pregnant. If it's not you yourself, and you're someone in your family, or someone again that's just close to you. I do feel though there's a matter that is like that's not being taken lightly. Someone's taking a matter very seriously around your home and family as it comes to children and options. So um, um, parenting styles as well too. Some of you, even if you're maybe not, when some of these cards show up, I can't help but talk about that's life. You know, people, you know, it's a cycle. People are born every day. So especially when this 3 comes up, and then a couple other cards here. So taking a matter very seriously as it comes to options with a child too. Someone as well could be even just the role of homeschooling, you know. I feel that, but from many of you, I feel that this is going to open up your imagination as well as a child if you're involved in doing something where you're in your head and creating a plan, or, you know, a schedule. So it's like ironing it out, and maybe even, you know, getting input from the child. So there's like a variety of different things that some of you, you know, maybe considering as far as like home moves and things running smoothly or in harmony, keeping things in harmony within the family. But there seems to be an addition coming in for many of you. So now, so as far as timing with this, I'm not really getting timing. I'm really getting that this is considering mainly the energy of a person around your family, or some of you could as well have some air in your chart that is significant in the form of where you're seeing some type of increase, or you're exploring your options where things are working in harmony with this person or for this person. Okay. And getting creative with whatever you have to do at home. So looking into the work. Okay, so this is judgment energy with the devil energy. We do have, but it's an indication though that there is something here that's a decision moving forward, but in a way that is okay. So with these energies, I'm getting that some of you are feeling like you might have to go back to something that you didn't want to go back to. So there's a call here for some of you to get back into some type of work. But I feel like for some of you, it might feel more like a burden. Some of you are going from doing nothing to being very busy. And some of you might be called to a position of power, but it's kind of like a warning not to abuse any power that you're given. I also feel that this is competition maybe as well too, for a position that is about to be or is ending. Like there's an announcement about a position opening, and that might bring out the ugly side, and coworkers, if things were kind of fine before this kind of position opened up, where it's a climb. Some of you, there just may be someone around you who does let a position get to their head a bit. Someone could be power tripping in your work or career, or just as like an energy where some of you may have a tendency to, but besides that, I do feel like some of you some of you could be trying to work through some problems. Now I'm also seeing that this is some of you, this is something about a contract ending. Something's up for renewal. There may be some conflict about this. Negotiating. Some of you may be being into some negotiations about a position or renewing a position. Yeah, I was just about to say this. I feel like some of you may feel like there's someone who has too much power, or there's a position of power that someone is abusing. So there might be a little bit of that situation there. The three of spades, clarifying. I feel like there's a decision that gives conflict with some of you. Someone gets a position that I feel for some of you makes you feel like you are wanting to change your job. Like, even if you like it or the job was okay, but the people you're working with, I feel like some of you are maybe ready to leave a competitive environment as well too. Some of you, I feel like it's getting to you emotionally, like especially how maybe people turn and can be, or you may have to be kind of cutthroat or a little snaky. There seems to be somewhere where the nature of a job or a career is getting to you. The nature or will be getting to some of you. And for some of you though, it's just like it's like office politics, or there's a sense of like you were fine working for this one person, but you're not going to be okay working with someone else. I mean, even if you maybe try, I feel like it's just like a personality conflict where there's a major decision for you to make, and it's just really about so it seems like a kind of power hungry, and like I'm getting kind of power hungry people, or very competitive. And even just maybe even the nature, or even it could be just the environment is getting to you. You're ready for change. I do feel like if you are ready for change, there's like a part of you that will want to stay, but then part of you is like, yeah, it's time to go. And so I definitely feel like for some of you that's now as far as timing goes with any, for some of you now, see what I picked up here. No, I'm not remembering. No, I'm remembering something from the last reading I did. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, it could be though, actually. So for some of you, yeah, you could be dealing with some type of situation where you will have to, or you may have had to already get the law involved about something. Now, some of you, I feel like, don't suffer in silence if if there's someone who's abusing their power. I just have to say that. I feel like if there's someone who's wanting, pressuring or making you feel like you're obligated to do what they want for whatever reason, for whatever reason, I feel like there's some conflict with this here. I feel like it's the environment, the nature, or there's just a particular person. It's not for everybody, of course. So, but the energy I get with this is like, there's a decision, major decision that affects your field, your industry, your career that does kind of throw you into conflict, or into that, back into competition of even applying for work, having to do that. But it's like for a situation that's unfortunate. It's like, but again, you have to be in that place of just acceptance, and because of being ready for what comes your way. And again, with your overall energy and attitude, I don't feel like it's going to break you. It will just kind of be unfortunate as far as something of where your career changes and you have to kind of roll with it or deal with it or make a decision that is difficult for you for whatever reason. But some of you, I do feel like this may be a situation that's already happened, and now you can maybe move past it, move on, or there's something here where telling what happened makes you feel like you're reliving a situation over and over again. Could be a little bit of that, especially if you are telling and fighting for, or overcoming your fear where someone was maybe trying to intimidate you to not speak up about something, again, tied to your career. So, some of you, though, with your finances, I do feel that this is good. So, there's clarity coming in a major way, and victory, success with the sun and this Ace of Swords. So, yeah, especially with the ending with the sun. And so for some of you, I do feel like there's a situation that's going to balance itself out, and your finances will stay intact regardless of any changes that might be difficult that's going on with your career. So some of you are attracting a good opportunity to you if you've been looking. Some of you as well too, this is a victory with a partner, a partnership, a good partnership agreement. I do feel like some of you, this is a really good contract. It may be a relationship that's long term as far as you supplying something, being a supplier, or there's some type of vendor supplier, other type of relationship that you're establishing. Could be with a business. And it looks like a long, nice, kind of happy, good long-term relationship. There's quality that's coming out of your exchange between someone. So yeah, I feel, and as well too, anything that's been held up could be released to you. Some of you are just, I feel as well too, will be finding things like when you're looking for things, you'll be finding kind of almost exactly what you were looking for. You're also going to be like feel intuitively drawn to go in places over this like next couple of months, and it's just like something there was just like waiting for you, and it was the last one. It was your size, and it was exactly like something like that. You'll notice some things like that. That some things that fall in your lap or that are your manifestation energy is very strong. Taurus will be very strong, and as far as you maintaining security, I do feel that that's so for some of you, it's been established. For some of you, it's being established, and for some of you, there's a benefit with a partner doing well, or a business partnership that's doing well, or going to be doing well, showing signs. So, looking into this dates now, looks like it could be. There's some clarity coming in. First of all, so good news. There could be something that's coming in within the second week of August. I'm sorry, the second week of October. Excuse me. The second week of October, or the first week of November, or first week of December. This could be the actual materialization of something that you've been hoping for, looking for, or that brightens your horizons, especially if some of you are going through some career difficulties. So, all right, so looking into now your emotional life. So there's passion, there is a lot of strong chemistry between you and someone, I feel, that is coming in for you, or it's already going on. Now, I'm also getting that some of you are meeting your match in some way. Meeting your match. And I want to say it's almost in a way that they're... Someone likes to play games. They're like petty games, little games, like childish games. This is someone's love language, I feel. So I feel like this is something that you can have to get to know about this person. For someone who's new. For some of you who are, this is someone you already know. I do feel that there's, and again too, this is even more indication that this is a potential new birth, new child energy coming in for some of you. It's not all of you, but if that's what you want, that's the message that you're looking for, and you've wanted that, you're ready for that, and it looks like someone is ready for it too. That's a mutual feeling. I feel that some of you are definitely meeting a mutual person who's like, you're seriously going to talk about this, like you're both ready to have children. Or there's a desire here very kind of early on, and it's like you decide and you agree, and you don't, without much else established, there's just some, seems to be some of that. But I feel like some of you will have the conversation, get the clarity you need to feel safe and secure about anything that you're getting yourself into. That's number one. And I also feel like your intuition will be pretty strong. There's also a divine kind of energy, that, and especially too, as above so below, with the Magician. You got the Sun, the Moon, you got Judgment, a lot of higher energy here. So I do feel like some of you are kind of moving into the next level in your life, whatever that next level is for you. And this last half of 2020 is going to be that of a lot of expansion, things falling together, some things falling away if they need to, but overall there's something expanding for some of you. So I do feel like some of you will definitely get joy out of parenthood. Parenthood, preparing for it, shopping for it, just all of it. It's new to you. If it, it's something, it's new to you or new to someone in the situation. Even if you already have children, it's maybe their first child. So someone could be coming to you in that way of like wanting more. So that could be something too that someone's going to be presenting to you. It hasn't happened yet. It just depends, again. So a lot of more feelings are coming out with this. So I mean, some of you, this is like, if you thought you weren't going to find love again, it's love is coming in for you. It is your time, and there's things from the past that I feel has matured you and also has given you more patience, if you've even needed any more patience, being an earth sign. But patience with yourself, patience with others is something I feel that is just pretty much going to help things. And in some ways, there's a quick energy here. So again, someone I feel too wants you to move in. I'm getting something here where someone's asking someone to move in with them, because where they are, they have everything they need around them, or their work is requiring them. So I feel some of you are manifesting your home with your partner, or manifesting a dream home as well too, for couples. If you're married and established, you definitely could, again, find what you're looking for. It's like just right for you. it's just the right location. Again, you're looking into different things, you know, schools for kids, whatever it is. There does seem to be that there's a new beginning that you and a partner are manifesting and actively making things happen. You know, you do have like there's a strong window for you Tauruses to establish in uh, to establish like um, new life and expansion, new life and expansion. Um, so anything else I'm getting with this? Oh yeah, so for timing for this, for the communication that you know, from someone who's just looking out for their own. They want what to get what they want, and but this is again someone who's circling back around. Some of you have like, I feel there could be a number of people kind of trying to circle back around to see if you're single. Definitely something around New Year's is significant for some of you guys. New Year's Eve. I'm picking up a number of different things. I know this is not like it's a general reading, but there's like magical things that are happening with you and a partner. I feel some of you Tauruses, there's a magical, kind of undeniable thing that you and someone has, and I feel that it's just gonna overflow. Like you and someone coming together, just it creates a love that is felt when people see you, people around you. I feel that some of you are coming into a coupling or a partnership that people like to look at, like to see you, or it's almost like magic brought is was what brought you together. And in some ways, or just divine, the way things aligned or do align for you. It's almost like that's going to be kind of as well your clue if something's meant to be, because there's something of like with what you and a partner set out to do, and you both kind of put your mind to doing it. Once you do it, like it happens. It happens. If there's like a problem solution, or you know, it just there's something that's like it happens. So just be aware of those synchronicities, and that could also be an energy of you merging together with someone. There's a good partnership here for your long-term security as well, to coming through with this partnership. So I don't know, so wise wasn't letting me leave it for some reason, but I feel like too some of you are going to be expanding and getting into, because you got the Temperance here too, and the Magician card. Um, okay, so I'm gonna leave this here. I feel like this is pretty much most of what I was getting. I'm also picking up something else here. So Tauruses, some of you, there is someone who like they definitely wants a child with you, or there's like the urgency to come together. Definitely it was like a manipulation. Some of you might feel like you feel manipulated into a relationship, but it almost like it feels good or something, or it's like you're you're enjoying the mystery of what it is, or what's to come, not kind of knowing, and just keeping an open mind and open heart about someone's intentions and what their real intentions are. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope it was helpful. Again, keep in mind it's predictive, so some of them you may not, see happening until, of course, it happens. Check your other signs. There could be messages there for you as well. And I'm going to leave a link below for what's the link for? Oh, the phone readings changing. The link to that will be changing. Not going to be offering that anymore. I'm still going to be offering email readings, and they're going to be at a discounted price for the video readings. Changing the phone readings to email readings, so I'm thinking of keeping that link to maybe use it as a space. Not sure yet. But either way, I'm still in the process of knowing what I want to do as far as continuing with personal readings. I'm really not sure if I want to continue with that yet. I do have other things I'm doing besides this. This is just something I come back to because I do love it. And especially it amazes me when I do come back sometimes and read for myself or other people, or watch and listen again and see that these things happen. So again, it's not for everyone, but hopefully it gave you some peace of mind, clarity, confirmation, or forewarning for your journey. Take care.